Hi guys, Larry here, and today I'm doing a Dungeon 7 walkthrough. This one is the first part. First of all, I want to tell you I'm not going to do it perfect. I'm going to show you how to do the Dungeon 7, and I'm also going to show you some things of what not to do, or what could go wrong, of course. This is Dungeon 7 Skull 1, and it's an easy line, drop everything between those two magic towers right there, draw Druid out, and what you need to do is actually use tank here to draw Druid out really far, and then wait till Druid aggroes and drop the rest. Problem is I had to use my restoration here, I didn't, and because of it I lost my Druid, and because I lost Druid, the rest of the dungeon is going to be very hard. I'm not going to 100% it, I'm only going to 50% it. So yeah, it's not really much to have to talk about, except for using my spells at the really necessary moments. So that was Dungeon 7 Skull 1, let's go on to Dungeon 7 Skull 2, and it's 150 more than the last one, so 13,500 and 50 I mean. This one is quite a straight line, but it's actually different than you would expect. We don't drop at one of the short ends, we drop actually at the Paladin. Why this is? Well, you're going to see that. I can drop all my heroes, have Paladin die quite easily, lose no heroes, and then from here I can just watch everything really closely, drop my restoration on Druid, drop Guardian Angel in the middle right there. Oh, I don't need to. I have to drop at the Spirit Mage, and for the rest I don't need to use any spells on this dungeon, because I actually didn't have any trouble with the heroes. If you do get into trouble, you can use Ars Frenzy at the moment your heroes aren't split up yet to get that good buff on. And as you could see, that dungeon went really fast. So let's buy my magic again, and I think I'm going to drop in Atlantic Core just to show you that I don't need to use the same setup of heroes every time over and over again. Actually, this dungeon wouldn't need an Atlantic Core really, but as I said, it's just about being diverse and not using all the heroes at the same time. Just to show you that it doesn't really matter as long as you have Druid and as long as you have Pumpkin Duke. Pumpkin Duke isn't really necessary either, but Druid is. And most of the time you need Thunder God and Spirit Mage, and you can see I lost Atlantic Core and Thunder God here because I wasn't really watching. And that's what you always got to do when you're running through those dungeons. Always watch out what you're doing and be ready to use your spells at the moment your hero's coming to danger. Anyway, why I dropped in at this end is because I want to take Spirit Mage out with a proc, like happened right there. And Ninja isn't going to be a real danger because I can just drop my Guardian Angel. Pumpkin Duke will get some procs off because he will load really quick on Ninja. And you can see my Spirit Mage actually doing huge damage with his magic missile. And well, that's 100%. Let's go on to the 4th dungeon. Buy my magic again, of course. Replace some heroes. I'm first of all going to replace Atlanticor with my Refight Paladin. Where's my Refight Paladin? There's my Refight Paladin. I rolled him as he is right now from hero rolling, so he came with a Refight talent. I was quite lucky on that because I ate my Paladin before, and I think I have mentioned that a lot of times before. Anyway, Dungeon 7 Skull 4, and this one is quite easy. You can drop your Paladin right at this Paladin, have a Paladin face off, and then drop the rest of your heroes right after it to kill that Paladin off. I was actually thinking maybe Paladin steps out, but then I was like, he won't. So I just drop everything except Pumpkin Duke. I wait for Pumpkin Duke a small bit because I want to get Spirit Mage and Reaper to get a few procs on and get in, and then I wait for them to converge and drop Guardian Angel and drop Arch Frenzy right after it. I don't really need Arch Frenzy, but it's just fun to watch, and when I use Arch Frenzy I don't need to use Restoration, and else I have to use Restoration. It's really unnecessary, but it's fun to do. And we're doing Dungeon 7 Skull 6 right now. This one is a little bit tough. You actually need kind of tanky hero for this, probably Atlanticor of Paladin. What you do is drop at the Spirit Mage and Ninja, and make sure that you drop the rest of your heroes at the moment they can aggro on one of those two. Preferably Spirit Mage, of course, because Ninja isn't the most scary hero. And you can drop Guardian Angel at the moment before Spirit Mage procs. I actually saw here that Spirit Mage wasn't going to proc, so I wasn't scary enough to drop my Guardian Angel, but if she would have been about to proc, I would have dropped my Guardian Angel right there, because I don't want all my heroes to die. And the rest of the dungeon is really a piece of cake. Paladin is really scary. Well, he might be scary sometimes, but he isn't in this situation. My Atlanticor walks at him, and Atlanticor can handle Paladin quite well. Succubus might be scary sometimes, so I'm dropping Guardian Angel right here. I guess Restoration would be good enough when you drop 4 heroes at the same time. Champion is already gone, so the rest of the dungeon is really a piece of cake. So let's go on to the 7th dungeon. Dungeon 777. Okay, this dungeon is quite a weird one again. It has kind of a straight line in it, but it's not really a straight line. What I'm doing here is checking out where the danger is. Well, Spirit Mage is it's a really inconvenient place, so I have to hope I can take her out with a proc. And I don't know why I dropped this. Oh wait, I do. I didn't want to drop Pumpkin Duke first because I want to actually take out Spirit Mage with a proc. So I'm saving for Pumpkin Duke, and I'm dropping Guardian Angel here. I think it's a little bit too late. Spirit Mage already died. Yes, Spirit Mage already died. So I'm doing it there with Thunder God. I made a little mistake here. I dropped Pumpkin Duke really inconveniently because I didn't calculate in that the wall was already broken right there. So I have to use Irish Frenzy here to finish off Spirit Mage in time. And I can save on Restoration, I think. And that's it for the dungeon again if Thunder God procs on the ninja. And he does right there. So let's go on to the next dungeon. It's the 8th dungeon, I believe. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 we all already have done. So this is the 8th dungeon. And this actually isn't the one where I don't have fires yet, because that is the 9th dungeon. The 9th dungeon. I think that sounded weird. Anyway, you just drop your tank and drop Guardian Angel. I don't need to drop Guardian Angel because I have Atlantic Core, but let's just do it the representative way. And Succubus isn't a threat because all your 5 heroes are aggroing right there. And from there it's just waiting when to use your restoration actually. So well, let's go buy our magic again. Let's go on to the last dungeon of this video. It's the Skull dungeon we're going to do, not the one without a virus. That's going to be in the second part of this walkthrough. Anyway, this is quite a tough dungeon. It's really weird dungeon actually. It's not the toughest, but it's a really chaotic dungeon. So what I'm thinking about here is, while dropping at the ninja and the 2 champs, I think. I don't know where the 2 champs, but there are 2 champs. So I'm probably thinking about dropping my tank there, dropping the rest, and well, just using Guardian Angel actually, because you would need to when you're using a normal tank. And from there it's again just looking out for when to use your restoration, because the only threats left are Druid and Succubus actually. So yeah, it's not really a tough one after all. You probably lose 1 hero maybe or 2 because of split ups, because it's that chaotic of a dungeon. As you can see, I'm losing Reaper right here. I can't save him in any decent way. And that's actually going to be it for this video. As you may have noticed, I'm using more advanced editing stuff, and I'm using another recorder. I want to know what you think about my new kind of editing, and just give me some feedback on how to do things better maybe next time. So I hope you enjoyed watching this part of the walkthrough. Be sure to watch the next one, and be sure to subscribe, of course. Thanks for watching, and see you later, guys.